If you're looking for a budget-friendly laptop for school or home, then let me introduce to you the Nimo N151. Starting at $200, this laptop has a lot to unpack for its value. With its sleek design and features that caters to students and casual users, it becomes an affordable option to handle those daily tasks. Today, we're going to be unraveling and reviewing the Nimo N151 and see if it's something worth picking up. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we review everyday tech essentials so you don't have to. Stick around and discover some of our features that can help you decide on your next purchase. Alright, how about we start things off with an unboxing to see what we're working with. Inside we have the N151 laptop and its charging cables. It's very compact and simple right out of the box, so you can just jump straight into using it. With a manual guide included, this can be referenced whenever you need any instructions on how to operate the tablet and its features. Next, let's check out the laptop itself and talk about its design. The Nimo N151 has a sleek and minimal look, providing that modern build without overcomplicating things. The slim profile and lightweight build makes it incredibly portable since it weighs in at 3.7 pounds and measures 0.76 inches thin. This is perfect for carrying around with you or storing inside a backpack to take on the go. The metal chassis provide a sturdy feel to give off that premium quality experience. The hinge operates smoothly and holds its angle firmly, while the matte finish helps resist fingerprints, so it always looks clean and professional. Plus, with multiple color options, so you can pick and choose the one that matches your style. The N151 comes equipped with a 15.6-inch Full HD display. This offers a resolution of 1920 by 1080. For a budget laptop, the screen delivers decent color reproduction and sharpness, making it suitable for everyday tasks like browsing the web, watching videos, or productivity work. The matte finish helps cut down on reflections and glares, which is great if you're working in a bright environment like a classroom or just near a window. Viewing angles are fair, and while it's not the best color accurate display out there, it holds up well for casual use and light media consumption. Along the top bezel, you'll find a built-in 720p webcam. This is handy for video calls and online classes. While the quality isn't going to replace a dedicated external webcam, it's functional enough to use for quick Zoom calls. And pairing that with the onboard microphone, this gives you a convenient setup for remote work or just virtual meetings all in one device. If you're concerned about privacy, then you're going to appreciate the built-in slider to cover the webcam when it's not in use. Flipping the N151 over, we'll quickly go over the underside. The laptop features rubberized feet on all corners that help keep it stable on smooth surfaces. It makes a nice gap for better airflow. This slight elevation aids in cooling and prevents the laptop from sliding around during use. You'll see the dual speaker grills positioned on the bottom sides, which allows sounds to bounce off the surface it's placed on. While the speaker's placement isn't top facing, it delivers decent audio quality for casual media playback or video calls. There are also ventilation cutouts towards the rear, which helps dissipate heat. And if you combine that with a fanless passive cooling design, this ensures that the N151 stays cool and quiet even during long usage sessions. Next, we'll go over the ports and connectivity. Starting with the left side, you'll find two USB-C ports for both charging the laptop and data transferring. You have one USB-A port for connecting peripherals like a mouse or keyboard, and an HDMI port which allows connections to external displays for monitors, presentations, or extending screen space. The right side has more connectivity ports with two extra USB-A ports, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a micro SD card slot. This combination of ports means that you can easily connect multiple devices without needing additional adapters, which is especially useful for students or professionals on the go. Moving on, we have the keyboard and trackpad. The N151 features a full-size keyboard layout with dedicated number pads, which is a wonderful touch for a laptop at this price point. The keys are well spaced and offers a soft, low-profile feel when typing. While it's not a mechanical level feedback, it gets the job done for students and casual users without feeling cramped. There's also a subtle white backlight which helps in dim environments. It's not overly bright, but it's enough to keep you productive during late night sessions or if you have trouble seeing the keys in the dark. One thing I do appreciate is the inclusion of useful function shortcuts built right into the top row. You can adjust the volume, brightness, and enable air mode or even lock the screen with just a single press. These small conveniences really help streamline everyday use and make navigating a laptop much more seamless. The trackpad sits centered below the keyboard and is sized quite comfortably for navigation. It supports multi-touch gestures like two-finger scrolling and pinch to zoom. making it easy to get around. It's responsive enough for most tasks, though users including myself might still prefer pairing it with a dedicated mouse for extended sessions. And there's even a built-in fingerprint sensor on the trackpad for secure and quick logins. Overall, the typing and navigation experience on the N151 is solid for its category and feels well thought out for everyday users. With the design out of the way, let's get into the specs. At the bare bones edition, the Nimo N151 is powered by an Intel N100 processor. You will have your option choices of memory and storage, which for this model, I got equipped with 16GB of DDR4 RAM and a 1TB SSD. For a budget-friendly laptop, this combination gives you enough performance for handling day-to-day tasks like web browsing, productivity, streaming videos, and light multitasking. The SSD is going to offer you faster boot times and quicker file accessing compared to the traditional hard drives. Storage space is fairly generous for a device in this category, giving you room for documents, media, and applications without immediately needing external storage. It is worth noting that the N100 is an entry-level chip, so while it's perfectly capable for casual use and productivity, it's not going to be designed for heavy workloads like video editing or high-end gaming. But for students, remote work, and general home use, it's more than enough to get things done. In terms of performance, the N151 has held up surprisingly well for everyday tasks. I've been using it mainly for script writing and storyboarding while working on content creation, and on times I feel like relaxing, I mainly use it to watch YouTube or stream some anime in the background. I haven't ran into any issues when jumping between multiple tabs and managing productivity apps. This helps keep my workflow organized and stress-free, but unfortunately, I would love to use this laptop for video editing, even if it's for light editing like clipping footage, but this laptop isn't designed for that level of workload. In terms of gaming, it's the same. You're not going to be able to play high-performance games or AAA titles, but it's not an issue if you're a casual gamer. You can run most indie games just fine. Coming back to you?
It's the car now.
Okay, you can go heal.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully we get the Meowmere. I got it. Yeah, now we both have it. However, if you use Steam, there is a cool feature where you can remote share your game to the laptop over your network. The quality and response rate aren't the greatest, but it's still usable as long as you have a good connection. That said though, it does feel a little redundant since you would already need a stronger device to host a game in the first place. Even so, I'm able to get plenty of value out of the N151. At this price point, it's still a solid choice for handling everyday tasks. Just like any laptop, battery life is an important component to take into consideration. With light usage like writing, streaming, or web browsing, I've been able to get around 5 to 6 hours on a single charge. Although if you are running heavier tasks, then the battery will drain quicker, which isn't surprising. The included charger gets the laptop back to full in about 2 hours, so it's not too bad if you need a quick charge. All in all, after spending some time with the Nimo N151, I would have to say it's a solid choice if you're in the market for a budget laptop. It's not going to be built for heavy tasks like video editing or gaming, but for students and casual users, or anyone just needing a device for day-to-day productivity, then it's definitely going to be something worth considering. You're getting a clean design, a full HD display, plenty of ports, and extra features that you wouldn't expect at this price point. If you're interested in pick one up, then check out the links in the description below. There's a lot of reviews from hundreds of users that has purchased this laptop, and you can also read their experience with it as well. That wraps up my review of the Nimo N151 laptop. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, then consider subscribing for more reviews like this. And let me know down in the comments what do you think about this laptop. Thanks as always for all your support, and until next time, take care.